All right, now that we've connected the Stripe account, I want to talk about integrating your other platforms. So, when I have the word platforms here, I'm talking about what platforms are you using for your landing pages, your shopping carts. There is a ton of different types of platforms that we can connect with, and a ton of different platforms that we make it really easy to connect with as well. So, it could be that you're using Mighty Networks. That's a big one of our partners. Maybe you're using SavvyCal and you have like these like custom applications to a phone call. Maybe, so SavvyCal is like a calendaring appointment booking system that we love. Maybe you're using WordPress for your websites. Maybe you're using Kajabi. Like whatever platforms you're using, you can list that here. And now we're going to, and again, I want you to think about just like for now, we're thinking about for this specific campaign, right? And so hopefully that can help narrow it down. So for Belly Full of Joy 2025, where I'm going to be doing a live event, I'm going to be doing a workshop apparently on September the 5th. I have put that I'm using bellyfullofjoy.com. Let's say that this is a WordPress website. So, okay, I'm going to say this is WordPress. We can also be Wix, Squarespace, Showit. Most website builders are just going to be totally fine with this. But WordPress, and then I had put that my checkout is through Thrivecart. Amazing. And then my workshop sign up page is also going to be on WordPress. And let's say I'm using ConvertBox forms for people to sign up for my September 5th workshop. So just thinking through again, where are people signing up for things? Where is your sales page? Where are people checking out? Just so that we can integrate all of those and track, and we can connect multiple platforms together, which is a brilliant part of Rootabl. Okay, great. So now we're going to come back on over into Rootabl, and we're going to click on integrate your platforms. As you can see, we've got a list here of different ones where we have specific instructions. So hopefully this is helpful. But okay, I said that I was using WordPress. I said Thrivecart, and then I'm using ConvertBox. Okay, I don't see that. I don't see that. I could click other. I happen to already know that for ConvertBox, you don't have to do anything extra or special for those type of forms. So we are all good there. So coming down here, you have a unique embed code. That is your embed code and that you can use across all of your platforms. Okay, so your embed code is right here. It's going to have your business ID. So I'm going to copy this embed code and I'm going to pop it right over here. And look at you using JavaScript and getting funky with it, but I promise it's going to be super duper simple. Okay, so your embed code is always going to be the same. You can pop that over to your playbook, so you don't need to come back here. Although if you need to, you can always come back to this onboarding checklist. And then we do have instructions, specific instructions per platform that will pop up as you check these boxes, which is pretty neat. So these come directly from our knowledge base. So adding it into Thrivecart, we're going to add the scripts to our checkout pages. So you can just follow these steps. Okay, so in the product, you'll go to checkout, tracking, custom tracking, and then you'll want to add it to all of this product's pages right here in number 1. Then, so I'm going to go do that for, what did I call this? Belly Full of Joy. So for that particular product, I'm going to go and I'm going to add my embedded tracking code. I am also going to go add it into WordPress. All right, so you can do this through a couple of different plugins, or if you're using one of these more popular builders, then there are more specific instructions. So I personally am using Divi, and that is true. We use Divi for WordPress websites on Rootabl.com and laurasprinkle.com. And so I go to the backend, I go to theme options, integration, and then I go to the header of my blog, and then I can add the Rootabl code here and hit save, and that's going to be for all pages on my Rootabl site. And then I also added this to my laurasprinkle.com site because, as I said, I am connecting them together and rewarding people for tracking, for sending to either place. So that is how you integrate your platforms. And then one final thing I'll just note is that currently, if you click on the Mighty one, that is one where you won't be using this full embed code. They're going to actually be embedding that for you. All you need to do is grab your business ID, which we did have in your sheet here, but it's also listed right here. And then in Mighty Networks, you'll just pop on over to your admin settings in Mighty, click on affiliate programs, Rootabl, and then pop your ID right here. So Mighty's a little bit different, but everywhere else you're just going to embed the code, and then you'll be all set. So that is how you are going to integrate your platforms, and check out one of the other videos if you see that you're using a different type of platform that needs something extra.